Need advice? Download the free Hello Doctor app on any mobile phone and connect with our doctors right away for reliable personal advice. Go to hellodoctor.com and chat to a doctor anytime, anywhere for less than the cost of an apple a day.
A loaf of bread is the one product that finds itself into most South Africans' shopping bags. A staple for many, we eat on average around 3 slices of it each day. But commercially produced bread is also one of the most common sources of salt in our diet. A healthier alternative is to start making your own bread at home.
Few things can beat the smell of a warm bread, freshly baked, coming out of the oven. Yes, it may sound like a little bit of extra work, but if you think of the health benefits of baking your own bread, you know what's going in there. Way less salt than is normally in a shop-bought bread, no preservatives, and you can control all the other elements that you add to it. So why not bake your own bread and see how easy it is? One of the big problems with bread that you buy in the shop is that quite a lot of white flour is often used, and very refined flour. So when you bake at home, you can control that. You can combine some bran or whole wheat flour with the cake or normal bread flour and then prepare your bread. Today I'm mixing whole wheat flour with cake flour, and then also, because it's buttermilk bread, I'm going to use some baking powder, and then for extra flavor, rather use dried mixed herbs. Little bit of salt. Remember, don't add too much salt because we are going to put a little bit of cheese in here as well. So that goes in. And then 1 egg and a whole container of buttermilk with about 30 ml of water, just to make sure that your mixture is not too stiff. And remember, when you bake bread, don't over mix the bread. Don't stir it too much, because if you overmix, the gluten develops too much, and that's when the bread almost becomes heavy and too dense. So mix until the liquid has blended with the dry ingredients, and then we're going to pour this into the baking tin. A lot of people don't want to bake bread because they don't want to wait for the yeast to rise and knock the dough down and start with the kneading and the shaping again. So by using buttermilk and baking powder, you've got a rising agent and an ingredient that really adds to the texture of the bread, but you don't have to add extra oil or extra fat to the mixture. So it's a really nice combination of ingredients, quick and easy to make, and to add some texture and health benefits to it, we're going to sprinkle seeds on top. That makes it look pretty, and there's extra crunch in the bread as well. Then it goes to the oven for an hour at 180 degrees. So you'll just have to wait a little bit longer before you get that beautiful flavor throughout your kitchen.
There's no harm in experimenting with the type of ingredients or toppings you add to your bread. Seeds and nuts provide a rich source of protein as well as important vitamins and minerals.
A beautiful bread out of your own oven, nice and warm. And remember, now you've made the effort of preparing a bread that doesn't have all those preservatives and salt in them. So what you put on the bread is also important. I'm going to choose something that's very light and fresh and also healthy. Cottage cheese mixed with a little bit of pesto, some fresh slices of tomato, rocket, and if you want some cucumber or avocado, but that makes a beautiful sandwich, and it's a very healthy lunch or a snack in between.
The benefits of homemade bread extend far beyond how good it tastes. By controlling the amount of salt, sugar and preservatives that go into your bread, making your own also offers substantial health benefits.
Need advice? Download the free Hello Doctor app on any mobile phone and connect with our doctors right away for reliable personal advice. Go to hellodoctor.com and chat to a doctor anytime, anywhere for less than the cost of an apple a day.